Hey guys, welcome to the Chase warehouse where we keep all of our material. And I just wanted to talk to you today about roofing shingles. So there are multiple manufacturers and each of them creates pretty much the same looking shingle. So at first glance they look the same, but it's not until you get into more of the details that you understand the difference that are in each one. So there are different manufacturers. For example, Owens Corning is a big one, Tamco is another one, and what you'll find is that some manufacturers create shingles that are a little bit more cheaply made, and so they tend to be for what we would consider builder grade shingles. So you'll see new construction throw them up typically because they're the cheaper, less expensive shingle. They don't tend to last as long, which is unfortunate, and so you end up seeing those homes getting replaced and you get a better shingle like an Owens Corning shingle. So they all might look the same, but they all have different features. So let me explain to you a few of those. So this is a ThreeTab shingle, and it is a 25-year shingle. Every manufacturer makes their version of the ThreeTab, and this is typically the least expensive shingle that you're going to be able to find. The next one is going to be an architectural shingle, which again, every manufacturer makes their version of the architectural, but we'll get into a little more detail later where they do vary in quality quite significantly. After that type of architectural, we have another type of architectural that looks a little bit more like slate once it's fully installed on your roof. It still comes with the same wind resistance and the same lifespan as this architectural shingle, but the appearance is significantly better, and so that shingle is a little bit more. After that, there are architectural shingles that look just like this, but they come with a stronger durability against storms or hail. So there's hail resistant type of architectural shingles, and then there are also Energy Star rated architectural shingles that look like this. And again, different brands will carry their version of that shingle. Now, the colors will vary from brand to brand. So for example, there are multiple brands that will all have their version of a brown, and honestly they are going to look pretty similar. There's slight variations, and so sometimes it can be hard to find. So for example, Tamco has their brown, Owens Corning has a brown. You probably won't notice much of a difference until you see it on a house. Now, inside of Owens Corning, there are two different versions of the brown. There's like a baseline, and then there's a more advanced version that pops. So it's a little bit more colorful. The contrast is a little bit different, so it stands out a little bit more. And other manufacturers have the same sort of thing. They have like the baseline architectural, and then they have another architectural that pops. So that covers the colors. Next, we have the warranties. So every shingle manufacturer will offer a baseline warranty that anybody can get when they just pull the bundle off the shelf. It's a very small, limited warranty, and it's prorated. Doesn't last very long, and it's prorated, which is the unfortunate part. Next, they have enhanced warranties, which last a whole lot longer. Inside of the enhanced warranties, there's different layers. There's, let's say, for example, 3 different layers, and the very top one is the best one. Obviously, that's the one that you want because, for example, Owens Corning's highest level enhanced warranty will cover you for 50 years material, labor, and workmanship. So what that means is, and it doesn't prorate, so that means on year 25, if the shingle malfunctions, they'll cover you. Because it has a workmanship warranty, if the installer messes up, and even if the installer goes out of business 25 years later, Owens Corning will still take care of you. So there's the highest level enhanced warranty, which is definitely something to consider. The other thing I want to show you is the nailing strip. So every shingle has specific instructions on where to nail it and how to nail it. And these architectural shingles are actually 2 layers of shingles coming together and attached right here in the middle. And that's where you nail. So this is the nailing strip. This is where the 2 come together. And if you only nail through one portion of the shingle and you don't go through both layers, it doesn't give as strong of a hold as you could have, which is one of the reasons that shingles blow off so easily. So what you want is you want a shingle that has the largest overlap so that the nail can easily go through both. The only brand that does that is the Owens Corning shingle, where the two layers overlap, allowing that nail to go through both. On top of that, the Owens Corning shingle also has this third layer, which is this extra piece of material which acts as another reinforcement to secure the shingle to your roof. The nailing strip is extremely important. You don't want to miss out on what they have to offer. And lastly is the tar strip. So different manufacturers will put different amounts of tar strip on there. You want the largest strip because this is the first defense against wind. And these are two Owens Corning shingles. And look at how large those tar strips are. That's what you want. You'll notice on other brands, some of the brands, it's half the amount of that tar strip. So that's something else to consider. If you have any questions about shingles, please leave a comment and our team will reach out to you and respond with the answer to those questions. Thanks.